So let's go ahead and start part 5 of our Flaviar Advent Calendar. So we're going to start with number 17. So we're going to start with WhistlePig here. Going to do their piggyback bourbon. So we didn't have any WhistlePig at all on our shelf.
No.
Until I actually got a bottle of WhistlePig rye for Christmas. So I'm excited to try that. But this is going to be the piggyback bourbon here in the U.S. They're actually a distillery out of Vermont. And another 100 proof whiskey bourbon.
And something that I'm kind of excited for is they actually do Vermont maple syrup in their used barrels. And I would love to get my hands on some of that for some cocktails.
That is pretty cool. So maybe between the straw and the amber.
Yeah, it's not super dark, but it's not super light.
Caramel is very forward on the front.
Oh, for sure.
Oak, corn, a little bit of toasted.
Slight vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that caramel on the taste.
It is. And I'm excited to try this one because we've always wanted to have WhistlePig.
Yeah.
And this is very much caramel forward.
A little smoky.
It is a little smoky, maybe a little bit of leather to that.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of we'll say a funk. That could be a leather, a tobacco, but I'm thinking more of a leather.
Yeah, kind of toasted.
Yeah, there's definitely a toasted. I'm getting some honey in that more of a complex sugar than just the caramel.
Yeah, I do get the honey. I get the smokiness to it. But a great introduction to WhistlePig.
Yes, I think we need more than just the rye, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely try a little bit more of the WhistlePig products. And they also have these really cool toppers.
Oh, yeah, the little pig faces.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to trying those and seeing those.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. Yeah. Okay, number 18, Pinhook, which is actually Castle and Key Distillery. We're going to do a Kentucky straight bourbon, which is 98%, 98 proof.
But again, another bourbon for you.
Another bourbon. Yeah, well, we've only had, 2 ryes maybe for the entire, 2 ryes, 2 Irishes?
Yeah. And an Australian and a Japanese.
Yeah. Not a lot of rye. Unless the entire last set is going to be rye, which kind of was last year. They ended with all 100 proof ryes, which I think was Flaviar's way to get us just even more intoxicated at the last bit. But, hey.
Follow us to see what happens in from 19 through 24.
True. All right, let's see how it smells. A lighter in color.
It is. So again, another between straw and amber. I don't think it's quite as light as straw.
No, definitely in between.
I get cinnamon.
Yeah.
And I get vanilla.
And there's a fruit, but I can't distinguish yet.
I would say maybe a little bit of banana.
But apple on the taste.
Yes, and I didn't see that on the nose.
No, not at all on the nose. There was a fruit, but I couldn't distinguish.
So there's also a little bit of hazelnut to it as well.
Yeah. It's sweet. It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm. So I get a lot of cinnamon. I do get some butterscotch there. I do get the apple now on the palate.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't linger a lot.
No, my tongue. I feel it. I feel the alcohol on my tongue but not the actual flavor. The flavor has dissipated,
Yep.
but I'm getting that higher proof sitting right on the tongue.
Yeah. So was it an 89 proof?
Yeah, 89. Yeah. So not super high though. Well, no.
It's,
99. 99 proof.
you're right, 99.
99 proof. So yeah, higher proof.
Yep.
It's very good.
Okay, so for number 19, we're going to go over to Seattle, Washington for the Westland Distillery. I'm going to try their single malt whiskey called their Flagship. Looks like a 92 proof whiskey. Being from Oregon, looking forward to trying this one. We haven't seen this before, but I get a lot of milk on the nose.
It's so weird. So weird to smell milk.
Milk and nougat on the front.
It has that creamy, caramely
it does.
nougat. Yeah.
Completely different than all the others. And it's there on the flavor as well.
Oh, yeah. But it also comes across as that single malt, where it has that little bit of a peaty,
little bit
iodine-y,
black tea piece of it. Little bit of almond. But back to your richness of the custard.
Yeah.
Toasted, a little bit of floral.
I taste the floral.
Maybe a little bit of like potpourri, rosé type flavoring.
And there's a sweetness that comes from it that is not sugar or honey. Is that like a syrup? Is that like maple?
Yeah. So I do get the maple there. But a very unique flavor profile.
God,
it's
good.
It is.
It's really good. I mean, that single malt really hits you with that, again, that peaty, almost Scotch. But then the complexity of the other flavors just drive that home. That's such a good, unique product.
I think the complexity piece is a great way to say this. It is a very complex whiskey.
Yes. Not sure I'd want this in a cocktail. This would be a neat or a rocks.
Yeah.
Not a cocktail drink. But Westland Distillery, incredible job.
Yeah. Fantastic job.
Number 20. And to finish out our number 5 video, we are going to do Barrel Craft Spirits Foundation Single
Bourbon.
A bourbon. What? How am I getting a bourbon? Okay. Anyway, and I'm pretty sure that this is a combination of 4 states. It's Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and Maryland. Which Maryland, you don't really think of it as a bourbon state, but I'm excited to try this and see what Barrel Craft Spirits has put together.
Especially after yesterday with all of our time down in Maryland.
This is very true. I'll tell you what, McClintock does some great spirits.
Yeah, so 100 proof. Right on the nose, which wasn't expected, is a lot of dark chocolate.
Yeah. And I'm picking up some, again, those syrupy flavors. It's a more complex flavor than just burnt sugar.
But it's maple.
It's definitely maple. It's definitely maple.
And maybe some nuttiness to it. And to be honest with you, I can't quite grasp the nuttiness flavor quite yet.
Oh. It's pecan.
It is pecan.
All right.
Pecan.
Pecan. He's from Oregon. He doesn't know what he's talking about. My family's from the South. It's pecan. In the comments, I want to know how you to say it. Pecan or pecan?
You know what though? So I know on bergamot we go back and forth, but I also know on cardamom we've also gone back and forth. But I get cardamom in this flavor.
I do get it too. I do get cardamom. There's a sweetness. There's a citrus note,
There is.
but it's a slightly sour, intense citrus. So more of like a zest than an actual fruit flavor.
So I agree. I get a lot of cinnamon. I get a little bit of light on the toffee piece of it. That dark chocolate still stands out.
Oh yeah, the dark chocolate's definitely predominant in this flavoring.
But another great offering as we finish out our part 5.
Part 5, yeah. I know I've said this in every single part, but Flaviar has done an incredible job curating.
They really
The word, curating. Word of the day, curating.
Yeah, they really have. So let's head off to part 6.